Fair enough. And there was this Afianga guy, some foolish boy like that. You did there, go administer medication. It's time for her to take the medication. The guy say, Wapon. The timer says, oh, but why? You don't know him. That be Andy Dosty. Says, I say, you. If anything happens to my sister, you and the yeah, the next day, I day here. I'm glad day here, no message come. Charlie, your sister die.
A free gospel musician koda a free mono and sembe na enayate. No one kasa ne personal videos be oye so dodo na e trendy e social media. Ba ku bi oye ana woka e mrebi atwam yare e bo no call hospital na doctors for ho e man wrong medication for 8 good months. E don e trendy amasa video no atoga na for be na akoma so. Na no nam so ama Andy Dosty ababonten abekon no so mrebi atwam the nurses for be e de yedi nua ba e man free mu ya sell your company or product and as a business owner na be say JHPT we run advert amount na onya more customers abetuma fa numbers na go screen so na nimpenfo e di enkomo saying na Bekaya somewhere 2018 e beto odwa say Andy Dosty the big sister every mu ya no one kasa e share videos time and no ko say ni sister o say ni we na akoda ne arehosem ye pa na akoda de ba ye and on Hit FM Andy Dosty e ka kai say ni sister same medical negligence ni bi and nam so ni sister e to me different we ya sa arehosem no e si ye e Waterma government hospital Nova plaster ceiling system and as much snabdin semi a babe sumo so per plaster board and who accessories a day with Juma or your contractor who sit down here gypsum connects acoustic ceilings PVC wall panels and up with my friend Nova plaster ceiling system na nyomo akasa hose and as a retail no on be more bia to be will be on me delivery now on sa to me I can be Andy Dosty nins more be can you put your munchirmun emra
to my general hospital. My elder sister was admitted there. I had been going there and I felt like, why don't we get her to a special ward? Because honestly, I wasn't very comfortable with where she was. Now we went there. So I didn't make the request on time and so the next day it can be done. Fair enough. And there was this Afianga guy, some foolish boy like that. You did there, go administer medication. It's time for her to take the medication. The guy say, Wapon. The timer. Meanwhile, the next person where they come, where for come change them, the person is not, the nurse is not yet in. This guy say, Wapon, boss, injection now they want need a drone near there, and then no, how long would it take? Earlier, I was very cool with it. Oh, boss, how long will it take? Masa, mapon, masa, ja, obiane ne juma me. So I rushed to my sister like, sis, wouldn't take it easy, there. When the guy na kokasanti, and now the mesa call na me. As I turned on the guy, he picked him back. The guy stepped out and was leaving, so I rushed him.
If you go,
no, I rushed him comfortable. I rushed him for outside. We are go hold him back. Say, yo, somebody did die. But you, somebody did die. What's your conscience? Charlie, they were a ball. I've bought for them. So it was someone that approached us. Oh, boss Andy. Charlie, what's up? I'm like, yo, this and that. Where the guys, oh, but why? You don't know him. That be Andy Dosty. I say, you. If anything happens to my sister, you and the whole hospital, the administration, that day there, Charlie, I charge for them.
It go enter you.
I charge her. So the guy talked to her my way. Ask the guy to go the administrator. I say, Jai, I don't want to tetanus. Yeah, because how they before so I had to beg the guy, the boss, what you bet me, I shall see you, but because so that's not where he works. I know another block. Eddie saying, I know they radio talk. Metianum say how. Yeah, the next day I did here. That day Stone Boy they come interview. I remember very well. I did hear me the Angla day here no message come. Charlie, your sister die. Ooh. Yes, on air. And I had to, Charlie, Master Courage, finish the interview. And I told them that I'm moving body into on train. So I called man that Charlie, the happened.
And if you see that doctor, Charlie.
You know, be doctor, the guy be some nurse. Some younger boy be like.
I was on for any Dosty, in somebody about to Jana and Copon, and found a big sister cry and see any coda dance and see. Sound send me a and send me a this away any the first time yet to be at Tibi now various hospitals and will be to make your operation, not Sabia Japa. Swanning nema one yam na kodani and sembe brinti bi say ho say de na ekoso e wo hospitals no doctors for no mun train no muye anaso mankasa no mun nyom adwumani nyina na yensembia ye bi say hom na koda video ye akofa sansa wanyina de aba ne Dosty mo so chira madwen de fa ho no yenti ne nsempото kan ni bi emra.
About my general health, you are getting the same. And by morning I saw a doctor. They prescribed something for me, and I was immediately given some form of medication to take. And then they grounded me there for like 2 days before releasing me, and then gave me medication, ask me to take it, and then keep reporting myself from time to time. Now, I started developing some funny symptoms here and there. You let me cut that part two out. So let's say I developed a few symptoms here and there over time, and I noticed something was not right. So I remember one day being bold enough to Google the medication I was given. I Googled it. I wanted to find out exactly what it was. And I noticed that one major element that I was told to take was a sulfur-based, please hang in there, you'll get the story very soon, was a sulfur-based medication, sulfur as in the element sulfur, S-based medication. And immediately I told myself that, but I know that I have a medical condition called G6PD.
Abusuafo yɛbɛtoa video no so na koda kase no wote sɛ wo kase yare a wo no so G6PD deficiency and G6PD deficiency na me be breaking it down kakra bi e de ama wo G6PD deficiency no yɛfa no abusuam saa yare bi sei no yɛfa no abusuam na the screen no so no hu underline words na hu say infinifin hono deficiency is an G6PD deficiency is an inherited condition usually occurring in males. And we say yɛfa no abusuam ebiemu nso no badan hanom no abehu say symptoms na ɛwɔ honom no say it includes fever, dark urine na say odwon so a ɛyɛ tuntum obedwon so na ɛyɛ tuntum na say ɛyare ano ɔden pa, abdominal and back pain, fatigue and a pale skin. Inti no sa wote G6PD deficiency every koda no a na say na ete yento video no so.
G6PD, we something about us. You are getting a thing, but I know for sure that sulfur is one of the things that we are not supposed to take. So things like brufen and stuff like that, I've known since I was in tech that I'm not supposed to touch brufen. And so I was like, but the people, why they won't kill me or something like that. You get it? Because I'm talking about, I had taken the thing for over 6, getting to 8 months of ingesting this thing on a daily basis. Can you imagine? So we scheduled some form of a review or checkup with the doctor. I went over, I get a little emotional when I talk about this thing, like, forgive me. So we scheduled a checkup with the doctor, and I told the doctor that, but why am I being given medication that contains sulfur if I'm G6PD? Because you know that we are not supposed to be taking these things, and you guys are aware about these things. To cut a long story short, all they said was, "Oh, sorry, I'm serious." And then by being a bit defensive, I don't know, I remember exactly who, but somebody who was part of the medical whole team that was taking care of me said, I also work with school, and so was as a morning saying, why don't you talk about it? Hey, and all of a sudden it was like some blame shifting was coming into the thing that, hey, I am old enough to know when I'm being given wrong medication. Then I said, hey, Simon. So this was my resolve since that day. I will not disrespect nurses or disrespect pharmacists. I will not disrespect doctors. But I can't take your word for it anymore.
3P garlic mixture and I make for them all sense. Now, Emma Yahrebi and Mitchell. kwana kope bi na to eye drop Piwak Natural Health edi aba garlic ene edi aye na dwuma ebo no edo so wo honom na wonsa ayi titiriti so bibim kakra bia na wonsa ekoso so oba wo menses ba na waya nyina eye wo ya enhyadan so emaye na edro na no ene 3p garlic mixture wa high blood pressure ewo so as asthma and atna so ache okoto 3p garlic mixture ni bi na no ma ebetu yare bi ase efri ni peduanim kokens work herbal pedodo to benya bi ewo honom afen so bora pharmacy bia benya bi ato ewo for my numbers na frɛ na anyomo eni enkomo koda nisamboy eno de todwa before so ba be free mu yare ebo no I man wrong medication and said di mo kunya kidney problem onya transplanter anche wetumi efrem mu ya nyankopon na emfa ne kra ensedi ni bedi atire na hwenhye ya busuafo edeba fofo bi afri hoba ebesan so edaba besom medin ene ka atire akosa makra mu nyina
ya femna na kwa me taxi driver na enka ne na mesisi eso mesisi ama aka me na to na twetweme binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa
asa miracle bi wadro no sese mafunu kra se die sia twimi ankasa me humi esi so sese me humi ana esi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal ni bi pi ne ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na edo na ankasa de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi ti ma yi bi nyasam ketwa ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa no
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asa me gina ho a me na mu sisi nya hye me kwa me de ameko bi amu so mo tmedu abe 6 years ni o tema sisi am ye maji se ene meja na tayale na nkumi preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yankupon no yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atomia me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak ewo 02489288824 and 02010000021